Garcia, guarded by Braxton Miller. Garcia in the drive, hops in the lane, shovels the pass underneath to Baker. He shoots it in and draws the foul.
That could be Peel's second.
Wow. It is indeed on Peels. He'll have to come out, and that'll send Tyshawn Smallwood in. And Peels not happy with the call. Baker ties the game at 4. It's the first field goal of the game for either team. And Baker to the free throw line. They're trying to make it a 3-point play and give the Ingots the lead back. Baker's free throw, good. Each team is perfect from the free throw line. The Blazers have hit 4, the Ingots have hit 3, and the Ingots lead by 1, 5-4, and 5:15 for the first. Outside Zeke, a 3 from the right. Not that time. Rebound snatched down by Tommy Wilson. Wilson lost the ball, and it's stolen by Sala. Sala on the drive in on Fazekas. Fazekas has get that out of here. Rebound snatched down by Smallwood, and Smallwood is fouled underneath. Finally, the Blazers close the possession with a defensive rebound. That foul is charged to Grant Baker. That's his first and the third on the Ingots. How big was that defensive rebound for the Blazers to get an early start on the defensive rebounds?
Well, I mean, it was big to get a stop there. Not only get a stop, but get a foul and put this game a little bit in perspective.
Kyron Miller on for Malcolm Reed as the Blazers go small with a 4-guard alignment. Here comes Zeke right down the lane, 15-footer. Yeah! 6 for Zeke. He's got all 6. And it's 6-5 in favor of the Blazers and 4:45 left in the first. Garcia across the timeline finds Sala. Sala on the move to the right. A jump pass underneath is stolen by Wilson. Ahead to Smallwood. Smallwood to Zeke. Zeke lays it in. He's got all 8. Ryan Fazekas 8 and River Forest 5. And now Sala ahead of the bunch. Chased down by Wilson in the left corner. That was nearly a fast break. Sala settles down and comes back out near the timeline against Tommy Wilson. Sala on the move to the left. Sala goes back outside, and Zeke with a steal. He's going to fly all the way in with a 2-hand flush. Okay, Ryan Fazekas 10 and River Forest 5. Slavy stops at the timeline, comes back outside to Garcia. Back to the right side for Thompson. Thompson on the drive to the right baseline. Creeps down the baseline and shoots it in off the glass. His first field goal, he's got 4, 10-7. Braxton Miller right back for the Blazers, up top to Zeke. A straight-on 3, not that time. A rebound checked down by Thompson. And a timeout called by the Ingots. They want to slow this pace down right now. As the Ingots trail 10-7. Until the last basket by Thompson, the Blazers had scored 6 in a row. And I wonder who has all 10 points going into this timeout.
I feel like I'm watching Addison and Wagler last week from Bar Reef.
Hey fans, the Arena Sports Network is getting based in LaPorte County. We'd love to have your support. For only $30 a year, you will not only help us build our brand, but our mission can be executed to bring the spotlight back to the student athlete. For more information, visit arenasportsnet.com/list-a-partner or call 219-814-3091. Slavy, Thompson, Baker, Sala, and Garcia for the Ingots. And here come the Blazers with full court pressure. Kyron Miller, Tyshawn Smallwood, Braxton Miller, Tommy Wilson, and the Ingots just turned it over. Here we go with the pressure. You think the Blazers learned a little bit from last weekend?
Well, let's see if it continues.
Exactly. Braxton Miller to come in, foul line extended left. Comes in play to Tommy Wilson outside left. Wilson a standing dribble against Garcia. Comes back to the right and flips it to Zeke. Zeke orders everybody to clear out. In the right corner, Miller fakes the 3. Back out to Zeke. A long 3. Not that time. And a rebound snatched down by Grant Baker ahead to Thompson. They run ahead, and Zeke with a steal. Behind the back pass, it comes to Baker. Baker on the drive. Runs over people. Offensive foul. 2 on Baker, 4 on the Ingots. A great job by Tommy Wilson taking the charge. What did we talk about last week? Taking the charge whenever Wagler and Roy drove the lane. They got to get in position. So Baker will come out with those 2 fouls. And in comes Eli Vargas, the 6'3 junior. Tommy Wilson trots it up. Blazers 10, Ingots 7, 3:15 for the quarter. Miller, a lob pass back to Wilson. On the left side, Braxton Miller. Cross-court right corner, Kyron Miller for a 3. Not that time. Rebound, Wilson. Wilson trying to come back out, and he had it stripped and stolen by Sala. Sala pressured underneath, ball tapped out of bounds, and will stay with the Ingots.
Marquette's doing a great job of putting the pressure on.
And they're going to keep the pressure on. You got the feeling this is going to be it the whole game. They come and play to Garcia in the backcourt, guarded by Braxton Miller. Garcia races across, and Braxton Miller takes his lunch money to Zeke with the right-handed. Oh, he missed the dunk. He missed the dunk. Oh, you got to finish that, Zeke. And now Slavey elbows Kyron Miller. But a foul called against Marquette after Zeke missed a dunk down low. That foul is charged to Kyron Miller. His first, and 3 on the Blazers.
You could already feel the tension starting to build in this game.
Absolutely.
Elbows flying early in the game.
Against full court pressure, they come into Slavey in the backcourt, guarded by Zeke, and they run ahead. It's a race for the ball, and Smallwood comes up with a steal. Braxton Miller back the other way. Lob pass Wilson, touch pass Miller, left corner. Miller lost the ball. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ingots. It'll stay with the Blazers, with 2:41 left in the period. And Tommy Wilson will bring it in, baseline left. A lob to Zekas is right there. And they're not going to go with it. They're going to come into Miller instead, off to the right. Back to Braxton Miller on the left wing. Braxton Miller starts his dribble, stops top of the circle, jump past Kyron Miller in the right corner. Back outside to Braxton Miller, touch pad Zeke at the foul line, bounce pass underneath with Smallwood. Wilson rescues it, back to Smallwood, back to Zeke, a left wing 3, splash! He's got all 13. 13-7 and 2:19 left in the quarter. Cameron Hall will come on for the Blazers. Nick Garcia, front court to the right. Bounce pass right corner, Slavey. He'll unload a 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebound, Smallwood. Wilson with a long pass to Braxton Miller. Driving right baseline. Kick pass left corner. Zeke for 3. Oh, yeah. What'd you say about Addison Wagler last weekend? Zeke's got all 16. 2 minutes for the first. 1:51 to be exact. Here's Garcia on the drive. In from the right. Kick pass to Slavey. A right corner 3 is an air ball. Followed good by Zach Thompson. He's got 6, and it's 16-9. And it's Ryan Fazekas doing all the scoring. He feels the hot hand tonight. You got to stay with him. Wilson in the front court, 90 seconds for the quarter. Right corner Miller for 3. Oh, he missed the bank shot. Rebound on the floor. It comes down to Nick Garcia. A long pass ahead to Malachi. Solid pressure by Kyron Miller. 1:20 for the first. Right corner is Thompson. Thompson fakes on Zeke. Thompson comes back outside to Garcia. Braxton Miller applies some pressure. 1:10 for the first. 16-9 in favor of the Marquette Catholic Blazers. They're on a roll. Garcia jump pass left corner to Thompson against Fazekas. Thompson on the drive, pressured by Smallwood. Back outside, and it's an over and back violation. The Blazers have it. 4 turnovers early against the Ingots.
It's nice to see the turnover factor go with the other team this week.
You think? Michael Langston and Antonio White will come on. Or nope, White will not come on. Zeke will get a break. And now it's going to force the Blazers for someone else to score. They got the scores. They got to run the offense. 50 seconds for the first inside of the Sowers Ford final minute. Tommy Wilson swings it to Kyron Miller on the left wing. Up top, Braxton Miller out near the timeline. Let's see if they'll hold it for 1. Wilson has it deep to the right. Guarded by Malachi Zala as the Ingots show a zone. And this is perfect. They're going to hold for 1. Down to the final 35 seconds. Left in the first quarter. Wilson with a standing left-handed dribble. Crosses over, back right, back left. 28 seconds left. A scissor dribble out front by Tommy Wilson. 25 seconds left in the first. Wilson makes his way toward the top of the circle. Comes out near the timeline. Chest pass to Kyron Miller on the left wing. 18, 17, 16. Braxton Miller has it off to the right. Tommy Wilson gets it back. They're down to the final 10, and they're going to go. Here's Wilson on the move to the right. Right corner, Braxton Miller, 3, splash! You think that's what they had in mind? 3, 2, and now ball's fumbled by Sala. He throws a long one, no good, and that is the quarter, and the Blazers finish with a 10-point lead, 19-9 at the end of 1.
Sowers Ford in Lincoln and Michigan City is an official sponsor of the Arena Sports Network. Visit Northwest Indiana's newest Ford Lincoln dealer at 3930 Franklin Street in Michigan City or call 219-814-3091. Sowers Ford Lincoln of Michigan City, Northwest Indiana's newest Ford Lincoln dealer and a proud sponsor of Arena Sports Network.
19-9 Blazers after 1. The second quarter is after this. This is Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball.
Michigan City is a place full of challenges, the high sand mountains of the Indiana Dunes, the excitement of the Blue Chip Casino, or the ways to save at the Lighthouse Outlet Mall. One thing that isn't a challenge is where to rest after being challenged. Clarion Inn of Michigan City helps you plan your attack while you reload. Enjoy our hot breakfast, speedy Wi-Fi internet for productivity, and fitness facilities to keep in top shape. Let your ground zero in the dunes be Clarion Inn of Michigan City. 219-879-0311.
Hey folks, have you heard the good news? That's what LaPorte County Life is all about. Share the good stories in LaPorte County and let them get the word out to the world, from festivals to events to sports and much more. Visit LaPorteCountyLife.com for more information. LaPorte County Life, have you heard the good news? The second quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by the Portage Electric Supply Company, or PESCO. Whether it's basic cable wiring or advanced lighting systems, PESCO is the right distributor for all of your project needs. Call 219-762-3126 for more information. Blazers start with the ball in the second quarter, up by 10. Kyron Miller has it off to the left. Up top, Braxton Miller. Back to Kyron Miller in the left corner. Braxton up top, fakes. Throws it right side to Michael Langston. Langston, Malcolm Reed, Braxton Miller, Kyron Miller, and Cameron Hall for the Blazers in the road navy blue uniforms as we start quarter number 2. Braxton Miller on the move off to the right. In the right corner is Langston, back to Braxton Miller. Holds and looks. Now starts his dribble with the left hand. Chest pass high to Braxton Miller, now to Kyron Miller as Braxton Miller calls a play out front. Half a minute gone in quarter number 2. Here comes Braxton Miller. Stops, left of the wing jumper. Good! 5 quick ones for Braxton Miller. 21-9, the Blazers up 12. And 7:15 remaining in the half. Nick Garcia along with Eli Vargas, Malachi Sala, Edgar Castrillon on the floor for the first time. Ryan Slavey is fouled by Michael Langston. That's the first foul on Langston and 4 on the Blazers here in the first half. 21-9 in favor of the Blazers. Castrillon and a 5-second violation. There's that pressure again, Larry.
And they're doing a much better job this week of putting the pressure on, keeping the pressure on. Now we hope it continues past the 15-minute halftime.
7:04 for the half. Blazers up 12, 21-9, and they have the ball as Braxton Miller brings it up. They've scored the last 5 points, including a bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Miller dancing the three-point stripe. Drive, left corner Langston. Langston stops, 18-footer, nope. Rebound chased down by Kyron Miller, another offensive rebound. Lob pass back outside to Langston. Braxton Miller comes to get it. 6:44 left in the first half. 21-9 in favor of the Marquette Catholic Blazers. Grant Baker will come back in just a moment. On the left corner is Langston. Back outside, Braxton Miller. Braxton Miller leans over the dribble out near the timeline. Guarded by Nick Garcia, and now the Ingots are in the zone. Minute and a half gone in period number 2. Braxton Miller directing traffic, works its way to the right. Miller leans over the dribble, stops, left corner Langston. Back outside Braxton Miller, they'll try it again. 6:12 remaining in the first half. Braxton Miller to the top of the circle, fakes, finds Langston, a left corner 3, no! Rebound underneath, ball's free, and it's saved by the Ingots. And now that ball's tipped and stolen to Cameron Hall, and Hall is fouled. Another turnover caused by the Blazers. Cameron Hall will head to the free throw line. That foul is charged to Malachi Sala, his first, and 4 on the Ingots. No, 5 on the Ingots here in the first half. Cameron Hall's free throw is good. Grant Baker back on for the Ingots. 22-9 in favor of the Blazers. They're up by 13. Hall's free throw off the back of the rim. Rebound snatched out by Slavey. That's the first one they've missed. Nick Garcia into the front court between the rings. Guarded by Ryan Fazekas, who's back on the floor. Uh-oh. Nick Garcia on the move to the right. Chased by Malcolm Reed in a switch. Garcia behind the back. Nearly lost the ball, able to get it back. Jump pass underneath to Slavey. He lays it in. That's their first bucket in a while. 4 field goals for River Forest. They're down 22-11. A lob pass back out to Zeke. Swings it right side to Langston. Braxton Miller now getting a rest. Michael Langston at the top of the circle between the rings. Swings it left to Zeke. A lob pass low intended for Malcolm Reed is out of bounds. It will belong to the Blazers. A little too much on that pass that time from Zeke. 22-11. Marquette Catholic with a lead over River Forest. 5:18 left in the first half. Again, the Blazers turn on the pressure. Ryan Slavey with a jump pass on the left side is Garcia. Garcia hustles across the timeline against Kyron Miller. Garcia, a scissor dribble out front, finds Malachi Sala. Nearly went into the backcourt to get the pass. Sala with a scissor dribble. Pressured by Reed. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Gathered in by Baker.